Today we're going to make this quick and easy leaf pumpkin craft.
For today's craft, you are going to need some leaves. Just go ahead and grab whatever you happen to have fallen outside. I also have a brown leaf, so here they come in a variety of colors. I tried to find a brown leaf, so if you can find a brown leaf, that's going to be helpful. Go ahead and grab a little something green for the top of our pumpkin. You're going to need a pencil, glue, scissors, and a piece of paper. Orange is great, but grab whatever color you have. Once you have your materials, let's get started. The very first thing you want to do is to draw a pumpkin. Now, if you're not sure, you could just go with a circle. If you want to join me, I'm going to draw a pumpkin this way. So I'm going to start here at the top of my page. I'm going to put a little line coming and almost like a little curve down a little bit, jump over, do the same thing. So I'm curving that same direction. So both are curved the same direction. I'm going to go to that first line and I'm going to put my pencil there and jump up a little bit and curve around, all the way to the bottom, and then curve up a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So here I'm going to go to the other side and I'm going to go up around, come in and up. So you can see here I've gone up, here I've gone up, and then around, and then I've just gone in a little bit. Once you have your pumpkin, go ahead, grab your scissors and cut it out. Now you can see my pumpkin is very, very large, but this craft could be done with a pumpkin that's much smaller. It could also be done with a pumpkin that's much larger. So you don't have to choose the size that I chose for my pumpkin. Whatever size is going to work for you and whatever shape. Now that you have your pumpkin cut out, what we are going to do is start to glue. I'm going to actually take my leaves and they're going to be layered over top. I'm just going to glue them all down. Then I am going to take a little bit of this leaf. I'm going to glue it up here. And I am going to glue this little guy coming from the side. Now that's going to take a little bit of time, and the only thing you want to do before you start gluing all of your leaves down, or as you're gluing them, is just to trim off all the stems. So just make sure that you've trimmed off all the stems, and once you've trimmed off all the stems, you can start to glue. Even if you don't want to trim, they just easily tear off. So if that's easier for you as well, just go ahead and tear, and then to start gluing. And as I glue, I will record it just so that you can see that you're overlapping. So you're going to cover up the entire pumpkin, and even some is going to come off the sides. And that's okay. You want it to come off the sides. I will show you when we're all done gluing how to fix that. So go ahead, start gluing away. So once you have glued down all of your leaves, you're going to notice it doesn't really look like a pumpkin anymore, but that's okay. You're going to flip it over now and just see all the leaves that are sticking out. All we have to do is go around and trim those. So you're just going to trim. Now if anything happens and the leaf happens to fall off while you're doing it because there wasn't enough glue, that's okay. After, you'll just go and put a little bit of additional glue on. So go ahead and start trimming the back of your pumpkin to get rid of all of those extra leaves. And then when that's all done, you will turn it over.
And you will have this beautiful leaf pumpkin craft. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.